What's going on, guys? Welcome to my Arrow review. Tonight I'm going to be talking about Arrow Season 5, Episode 10, entitled Who Are You? So Arrow is back with its mid-season premiere. We've got four main storylines that we're going on here. Laurel is apparently back, but then later we find out that it is Black Siren, and I will get this out right now. I am so glad that it was Black Siren because I did not want them to force Laurel back into the storyline. I feel like that would go hand in hand with the crappy writing that Arrow has had over the past couple of years. I'm glad that they made her Black Siren. I think this is a much better fit. Overall, I thought the episode was okay. I didn't think the episode was fantastic. I didn't think it was bad. But we'll get into that. So we also had some flashbacks. We had Curtis questioning himself for his team. He was kind of depressed because his husband had left him. And then we had Diggle being transported, and Adrian Chase is kind of acting as his defense. And this was actually the portion of the storyline that I liked the most, so let's start with that. If you don't know who Adrian Chase is, he is the vigilante. I see some people saying that they think he's Prometheus. He's not Prometheus. He is the vigilante. He is the vigilante that Arrow goes up against a couple times earlier this season. We will find out about that soon, I'm sure. But you can see it in his face. You can see it when he tries to control his attitude. That is him. He is vigilante. And I think this storyline is really well written. I love the end where he tells Diggle to punch him, and then he says he's pressing charges, so that kind of keeps him in there. He found this like loophole to keep Diggle in Star City without being transferred, because you know that once he does get transported, that the general is going to kill him, and that'll be the end of Diggle. So I think Diggle will find his way out of this with the help of Chase. Now, the whole Curtis questioning himself storyline, it was very, very short. And at the end, he kind of comes to with the help of Wild Dog. So Curtis has always been that guy that's kind of been the tinkerer on the team, kind of like the Cisco to Team Arrow. Him and Felicity are both kind of like the Cisco, but that's where he shines. And I think he shines more of that than actually being in the field. So look for maybe him to start creating more gadgets and stuff like that. But I'm glad that everything is patched up, and now we're not going to have this like dramatic Curtis storyline. However, we did get some dramatic, stupid Felicity drama for a little bit when they kind of like took the room to talk to each other, and she was crying. I feel like we were over this. No one wants to see this. We voiced our opinions before. No one wants to see this crap. Thank God it didn't last super long, but they did have it for a little bit there. I had to mention it. I really didn't like that. It takes me away from the episode. I hate when they force this Felicity crap drama in there. Honestly, I really think she should just be off the show. But whatever, it was there and we had to deal with it. And then we have the Black Siren storyline, and that took up most of the episode. As I said before, I'm really glad that they kept it as Black Siren and not forced Laurel into it. Also, she wasn't even captured at the end, so we will see that they are going to be going after her again. It might be a 2-3 episode story arc. I'm sure next episode they will capture her with the help of Talia al Ghul, who showed up. So I'm glad to see that Talia is there, and I can't wait to see her backstory, although sometimes I feel like they kind of make Arrow a lot like Batman, and he's not Batman, he's Green Arrow. So they take a lot of the Batman storylines, though, and throw them in there because people know them. Now, one other thing, I don't know if anyone else caught this, but they did mention during the fight with Prometheus, Oliver tries to take Prometheus down with diazepam, and he mentions that he has grown kind of immunity to diazepam. I don't know if he used those exact words, but it said something along those lines. And that has been used with people who have had the Mirakuru in them before. So could that mean that Prometheus is Roy? Is that the hint that they're giving us? That's a very big hint. We don't really know of anyone outside of Deathstroke that may have had that in them or have that immunity to that, but Deathstroke, it's definitely not going to be him because Manu Bennett, the actor, was on bad terms with the studio. And also Warner Brothers had told that they don't want anyone who's going to be in movies to be in the television shows anymore. That's why they killed off Suicide Squad and Arrow and all that. So it's definitely not Deathstroke, but it could be Roy. That's a very big hint that they threw out there. So let me know what you guys thought about that. Let me know what you thought about Arrow returning. What you think of the episode. If I were to rate it, I would give this episode like a 6.5. Again, I don't think that it's bad. I just didn't think that it was great. It was an okay episode for me. Just an average episode. I think that's a pretty average score. So let me know what you guys thought. Please sound off in the comments below. If you haven't already, it would mean a lot to us if you subscribe to our channel, if you like this video. And we will be talking about this and all of the other DC shows in depth live on our live YouTube show on Fridays. We are live every Friday, so check us out with that. Join us in the chat. You can chat with us, or if you miss it, you can always come back and check it out later. So hopefully I will see you guys on the show, or hopefully I will see you guys in the comments or on any of our other videos. See you later.